Good morning, people. I hope you have a great Merry Christmas. Here, Maty Jackson Bullock back in today. I'm gonna see what's my present for today. Okay, guys, if you want to be on Michael Jackson, I will show you. Oh my God! Look at it. I sent it to me this year. Los Angeles, California. In my personal opinion, it's my favorite city of all United States. I think God sent her in my mind. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna change and prove this new shirt. It's a wonderful shirt. And can you accompany me for the Christmas breakfast? That will be helpful. Let's see you in So how is your Christmas, boys? I hope that you have a good Christmas. Today I want to talk about something, and taking advantage about this time of the year. Here I wanted to talk movies that I love, but that is connected to a multiverse of Christmas in a cinematic universe. I will explain you how. The Christmas cinematic universe started with Home Alone, and continued to Home Alone, and Lost in New York, and the third one was while you was sleeping, and the last one from the cinematic universe was Jingle All the Way. Hey, I will explain you how that it works during my little Christmas trip. If until the moment, there is only the movies that I know, or they are connected to each other, to create a cinematic universe. And I will explain to you next. But by the way, cheers for the Christmas, guys. You like this chocolate? I hope so. Okay, for a start, I have to take a moment. We were thinking, Kevin McAllister is an angle of that universe, because he started over with his adventures, which give him a more power to be an angle of this universe, because if he died, the multiverse will die slowly. So yeah, in my experience, I think Kevin McAllister is the angle of the cinematic Christmas universe. Who are the protagonists of this cinematic universe? Okay, first that we have in the list is Kevin McAllister, the angle of that universe, which created with his own adventures inspired to create the Christmas movies that we have today. Hey. The second character of this list is Lucy. Lucy is the single woman that she was confused to be the fiancée of a person who fell in love, which was in coma. And even the Christmas Eve, if she had having a big surprise that you already know. The third and the last character of the cinematic multiverse is Howard. Howard is a warrior father, which wanted the best for his son, and even for Christmas time, and he will never surrender to get the Superman toy for his son. But the difficulty is how are you gonna get it? get it because it was Christmas Eve. If it will be more difficult in the stores and malls also to get it because it's sold out faster. So Howard gets into adventure to find that action figure. The difficulty differences between those characters is very simple to understand. For example, Kevin had the difficulty to pass Christmas with his problematic family. And when he was in New York, he was thinking that he left him, that they left them. But no, there was a lot of confusion. And his difficulty is to beat the wet bandits who stole his house last year, and return home and protect the home until the parents arrived, which is a very funny story of Christmas in my experience. So the difficult of Lucy in the second story is to pretend to be Peter's fiancée, the person in coma, which by then she was invited to spend time with the family, Peter's family and his brother Jack. And now she had decided to marry Peter or tell the truth. The difficult of Howard is get a Turboman toy for his son for Christmas because as I know the kid wanted Turboman toy, and his father go to the parade and every single year as a tradition. But the difficult of Howard is that he will gonna make it up time. That was his only difficult that he will always take care of in all the story, which led him and lost his love for his son. The love for his son, which is a very sad part of the story, but in my experience, it's the saddest but funny and happiest story of all the cinematic Christmas universe. The Christmas cinematic timeline is more easier to understand, but sometimes not. For example, Home Alone started in 1980 on December, which was the funniest day of Kevin, of course. And when Kevin arrived to New York, it was in December 1982, when Christmas time, of course, which Kevin was left for his parents of confusion. As I saw the movie, you know. The timeline of why he was sleeping after Home Alone, Los in New York, invented on Christmas Eve on December 24, 1995. And that time was celebrated into the New Year, with getting an intro to 1996. Lucy married Jack in January of 1996, and prepared us for another Christmas story, which was Jingle All the Way. That the story was in December 1996, in Christmas Eve, 24 to 23 to 24 and 25 of December. And the timeline goes really cleaner, inner and expressful to himself. Well, I'm sorry to speak because sometimes I feel confusion with English and Spanish. But that's okay. So yeah, the timeline in Christmas Cinematic Universe is is to move on to the other stories using a timeline, and which will be very helpful to understand what's the next story and what's gonna be the next soul Sundays of Christmas. One of the interesting details that connected to Home Alone and Jingle All the Way is that the people can die with dangerous things. They look like cartoons, and it's something like that because Chris Columbus said there was a family Christmas movie. For that reason, put this interesting detail of that movies. The characters are saddest soul of Christmas because there are some times that miss their whole life or wanting to do things of this Christmas, but they don't feel happiness of Christmas because the difficulties that I explained you before let the characters be the most saddest soul in Christmas. But I fail to see that the difficulties will be resolved easily during the move on of the stories, or and their souls, there will be no more saddest souls, all because at the end of the Christmas, they become happiest souls of Christmas. So yeah, boys, I hope that you have a great Merry Christmas, and thank you for listening to me. And how my theory of Christmas Cinematic Universe looks like. Just to show you how I imagine in my head and how they are connected. So I hope that you have a good Merry Christmas. I hope that you have a good time with your family, friends, girlfriends, or something that you love. Have fun. See you in the new year. Or have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, boys and girls. And God bless you all. I love you so much with all my heart, Arden. And see you in the next year.